everybody, with Coach Bree. My name is Coach Nick. We're going to give you your videos for the weekend, fall weekend program 2025. So we have 3 techniques on dock today for the upcoming test. We have your single leg takedown into your Bullfighter Pass. Last but not least, followed by a frame escape from the side control. We're going to show you all these techniques step by step, or show you first, then do it step by step. So we're going to start off with our single leg takedown. All right, because here's what it looks like. All right, for the single leg takedown. So again, single, we're going for one leg. First things first, right, I'm facing my partner. I kind of just grab her leg. So step number 1, I'm going to clear her hands just like this. As I clear the hands, it's using this inside space. I'm going to duck nice and low or do a level change towards my partner's leg. Once I level change here, I'm going to grab my partner's leg, pick it up. I then glue my head to my partner's thigh, just like this. And last but not least, using my head, I'm going to push into her thigh and bring her to the ground. All right, Coach Bree does her break fall there. Do one more time on the other side. Okay, so again, step 1, I clear the arms. Step 2, I level change towards my partner's lead leg, so the one closest to me. I then pick it up, right around the knee and under the ankles, good to go. I'm now going to glue my head to my partner's leg, and last but not least, I'm going to drive into my partner and take her down. All right, and that is our single leg takedown for the upcoming weekend program test. For technique number 2, we're going to get into our Bullfighter Pass. I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then we'll do it step by step. Okay, we talked about guard passing, right? You can go around the legs or through the legs. The Bullfighter Pass is a leg drag pass. You're going around the legs. Here's what it looks like step by step. All right, the Bullfighter Pass. So, since you're going around the legs, I'm going to keep my legs in front of her feet. First, you're going to do, step 1, we're going to make grips on our partner's knees. Once I make my grips here, I'm going to take a big step to one side. That way, her guard is no longer in front of me. Step number 3, to keep this away from my partner, I'm going to use my grips to push my partner's legs out of the way. Now that Coach Bree's knees are facing outward, I'm going to take my shoulder and put it down to her chest. Once my shoulder is on her chest, now I can release my grips. I want to get a good side control. So, I want my hidden arm, chest to chest, knees in tight for my side control. One more time here. Step number 1, right, I'm facing my partner. I'm going to make my grips on my partner's knees. And then take a big step to one side, putting the knees out of my way. I'm now going to push my partner's knees away from me to help redirect the guard. And then I'm going to drop my shoulder onto the chest. I release the grips on the knees, and I lock up my side control, just like this. So that is our Bullfighter Pass to the side control position. Remember, we want a good head and arm, chest to chest, and we want our knees in tight. Okay, the final technique we have for your test is the frame escape from side control. So we're going to use this to escape and get back to a guard, using the idea of keeping our hands and feet in front of us, or using our frames to get all of our frames back in place. We'll show you what it looks like first, then we'll do it step by step. All right, for your frame escape here. Okay, so we're starting here. Coach Bree has a head and arm, chest to chest, knees tight. I need to have my frames here. So one arm on the shoulder, arm under the neck. My other frame is on the hip, arm under my partner's waist.
right? If I don't have my frames here, I'm not gonna have a frame escape. So using my frames, step number one, I want to turn onto my side to face my partner. This will get rid of the head and arm and the chest to chest, right? Or at least, the very least, take a bit of it away. I'm now going to scoot backwards using my lower body. So as I scoot backwards, right, I'm using my frames to keep Coach Bree where she is, and it opens up this space underneath. I need to fill that space now, so the next thing I'm gonna do is bring my elbow knee. I'm gonna use my bottom leg, the one that's on the floor, and bring it under my partner so it touches my elbow. Right? This gives me a nice, good, structured frame so if Coach Bree leans into me, this can keep her away. Last but not least, I'm gonna use my frames here. I can put my foot on my foot to support this. I'm gonna gently push Coach Bree away. And as my hands are fully extended, I wanna replace these frames with my legs. I wanna go feet to hips, just like this. And now from there, I have an open guard, or I can pull her in to a close guard. So one more time on the other side. Okay. So again, my partner has the frames here. I have the frames, my partner has the 3 parts of side control. The first thing I'm gonna do is roll onto my side to face my partner, right? So I wanna turn towards my partner. As I turn towards my partner, I'm going to scoot back using my lower body. This will make space under my partner's chest. As you can see here, she's losing her side control. I'm gonna fill that space in with my bottom knee and go elbow knee. And last but not least, using all of my frames, I gently push Coach Bree away. My hands are fully extended, so I'm gonna use that to put my feet back in play. All my frames are in front. So again, as we talked about in the program, right? We wanna keep our hands and feet in front of our partners. That way, we keep ourselves the most safe. That is your side control frame escape. That is the final technique on the weekend test for the fall 2025. Look forward to seeing you there. And as always, best of luck. You guys are doing awesome.